As the weeks turned into months, I found myself unable to escape the lingering effects of the curse. Despite my efforts to rid myself of the camera's influence, I felt as if a part of it had followed me, intertwining itself with my very existence. The eerie feeling of being watched never left me, and my dreams were plagued by visions of the tortured souls captured by the camera's lens. One particularly restless night, I was jolted awake by a chilling draft in my apartment. Air felt icy, and I could hear the faint, ghostly whispers that had haunted me before. As I turned on the lights, I noticed that my old photographs had reappeared, photos I had thought were long destroyed. Each one depicted scenes of horrific deaths and spectral figures that seemed to move and change when I wasn't looking directly at them. Panicked, I decided to revisit the antique shop, hoping to find some clue or resolution. When I arrived, the place was even more decrepit than before, as if time itself had accelerated in its decay. The shopkeeper I had first dealt with was nowhere to be found. In his place was a new face, someone who had recently taken over the business. Desperate for answers, I confronted the new owner, revealing the dark history of the camera. He listened with a look of concern, but then told me something I hadn't anticipated. The curse was not just about the camera but about the souls it had trapped. According to him, the camera was merely a vessel, and the true source of the curse was the soul's need for release. They sought to pass their suffering on to others, using the camera as a tool. The shop owner handed me a dusty ledger, filled with notes and rituals from past owners of the cursed camera. Among these was a final, desperate ritual said to completely sever the connection between the camera and the souls it had ensnared. The ritual involved a series of steps, performed during a rare lunar eclipse, which was fast approaching. I prepared for the ritual meticulously, gathering the necessary items and ensuring every detail was correct. The night of the eclipse arrived, casting an eerie red glow over the landscape. With the camera in hand and the ritual items set up, I performed the ceremony with a mixture of hope and dread. The air crackled with tension as I chanted the incantations and performed the required actions. As the eclipse reached its peak, the oppressive presence that had been haunting me began to dissipate. The temperature in the room rose, and the ghostly whispers grew faint until they finally disappeared. The camera felt lighter, almost as if it had been purged of its malevolent power. In the aftermath of the ritual, I felt a profound sense of relief. The constant feeling of being watched vanished, and the photographs that had reappeared were now gone. The camera, while still an eerie relic, no longer seemed to carry the same sinister weight. I locked it away once more, this time with a renewed sense of safety and finality. As I reflect on these events, I am left with a lingering sense of unease. The ordeal has changed me in ways I cannot fully describe. I now understand that curiosity can lead us down dark paths, and some mysteries are better left unexplored. The camera, while seemingly harmless, had shown me the depths of fear and the power of the unknown. This experience, though harrowing, has also given me a deeper appreciation for the mundane and the safe. I have learned that some relics of the past hold more than just history. They can carry the weight of untold suffering and darkness. My story is a cautionary tale, a reminder of the fragile line between fascination and danger. I hope that by sharing it, others might heed the warnings and avoid the shadows that lurk behind the lens of curiosity. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you found this story compelling, please consider subscribing and sharing your thoughts in the comments. Your feedback and support mean the world to me.